Hi everyone. So I was thinking to have a little example demo of self-facilitation using the KI, COB inquiries. This is primarily addressed for people coming to this COB inquiries module I'm doing, or for any of the people I'm working with. But ultimately, you know, if you don't know what KI is, that would be a little interesting for you. And so COB inquiries, it's a awareness-based somatic modality to investigate into our programs, our ego structures and beliefs, limiting stories, feelings, repression. So anyway, if it's new for you, I recommend you check out Scott Killaby and YouTube and stuff like that. So, but for the rest of us, as you know, so this is a method that is ultimately meant to be used by yourself, to yourself. And I'm walking the talk. I'm doing this on my own multiple times a week. And it really helps. As a caveat, it is important, and I found it very useful to work with someone, like I work with Scott, or to work with other people who are skilled in this KI, where I was like, let's say, the client. And so I was being facilitated. This way I could go deeper, especially if you are dealing with like more charged material trauma. It is recommended to work with someone. And later, as you get a hang of it and you are resourced in awareness and somehow you know you can handle stuff, you can do some trauma work on your own. But at the same time, you don't need to, you can actually verify and experience and get a lot of benefit by working with some, not the worst, the deepest pain on your own, make progress. So actually, when I work with people one-on-one, I almost always give them a little homework based on our what came up, so that they are not just waiting until next week to come to me, but they can continue deprogramming on their own. So it saves time, and you take some more charge of your own healing awakening process rather than wait for someone to do it to you. So, all right, that's some introduction. So, yeah, this KI you can do by, say, whenever you are triggered or something's happening, something is up for you, and that's a good time to process. Or you can also do it when you are fine, you have some time, and you know that although you're fine and calm and peaceful and today is a good day, you know, I know that there are some core programs that are still lingering there, so that I have saved, I have them in a notebook or in my mind, so you can go at it. Yeah, so this time I'm not necessarily triggered. Actually, I'm pretty calm, and no particular daily stressor today. So that's where I'm at today. So I would like to explore and show you guys how to do this on your own by using some of the key tools from KI, like resting as awareness and becoming more mindful of the body-mind structure, and then mining out content, images, pictures, thoughts, beliefs out of certain area of contraction sensation, allowing, welcoming these feelings, as well as using reverse inquiry or utility inquiry or boomerang inquiry, which will be some of the main and the most essential tools to stir into the light of awareness hidden limiting programs that create sense of lack of freedom, sense of dis-ease, dissatisfaction, caged. Yeah, so I will basically I bookmark this thing, which is from my childhood as a way to adapt to the particular environment, which was in communist Romania, totalitarian regime, and a certain environment. There was some core belief, subconscious belief that it's not okay to be myself, and I need to hide. I need to hide, and somehow it's not safe to be myself, and I have to hide. So this, I know there are some core programs, and although I feel very, I've made, let's say, a lot of progress with that, meaning that I feel I can be myself most of the time, and authentic and real, and share and be honest and truthful, and share vulnerably, which I'm doing right now, putting myself on the internet to the whole world. So I feel like I have ability to do that. There's still some lingering such programs that come usually in close relationships, or yeah. So that's the item I'm going to explore. So let's just see what comes. Didn't plan it, didn't rehearse it. It's spontaneous. So let's see. I have just maybe 12, 13 minutes before I have a client. So I take some time to transition from busy and talking to just being more present, following the breath. I do this to transition into being aware. So if the mind is clear and body is more settled, you can go straight away. If there's agitation, take some time to be more mindful and drop in. So, all right, so how I do it, I bring first out a panorama of people, which is like the most important people in my life. Either they are alive or dead, or the so-called the VIPs, family, friends, relationship, partner, co-workers, anybody important. So I have them in my mind's eye. And as I see them, I say this as a reverse inquiry. I can fully be myself all the time. I can fully be myself all the time. Just witnessing whatever comes up. I can fully be myself all the time with these people. My mind is pretty clear, but there is a little slight tightness in my chest. I don't have to hide. I never have to hide. I can fully share and be real all the time. I don't have to hide. Stirring the reverse inquiry more. This brings up more contraction in my here, solar plexus and chest. I let it be there. I don't have to hide. I can fully share. Be absolutely real and vulnerable. Yeah, so in the sensation, there's this contraction, and if they were to say something, some thought, image, it says, no, it's not safe. I have to be careful. So I just watch these thoughts. I have to be careful. It's not safe. Just watching this thought, letting it be here. Not trying to change it or argue with it. Just witness this as written on the screen. As I'm watching this thought, I notice my this gets a little tighter. Actually, it's like a pain. So I'm feeling into the pain. Something in my chest. I say again, it's safe to fully be myself. I don't have to hide. Feeling in that area, there's the word skin. No, don't do it. Don't do it. You have to hide. I have to hide. Letting this thought be here. This is the nature of the program. It's repetitive. Hide. Especially in an intimate relationship, or let's say with my parents. Yeah, it comes. I can be myself with friends, but with family or close, it's not safe. It's not okay to be myself. Just being awake to this thought, it's not okay to be myself. It could be either a voice or written. You don't try to get rid of it. Let it be here fully. We'll do some utility on it. What is the utility of believing that it's not safe, that I have to hide? What's the utility of this thought? Simply waiting, asking the question, waiting. Nothing comes. You can ask the question again in a form of reverse inquiry. I'm getting nothing from hiding with family or intimate partner. The contraction gets stronger. There'll be some words in it. Getting nothing. No, I get to be safe. I avoid them being upset with me. I avoid them being upset with me. Just watching this thought, allowing any energy. So if I am, the program is that if I am fully myself, I allow myself to be fully real and share and express, they're going to be upset with me. So I can unpack it more, allow any images, memories connected to that. I have memories, images of being careful in my family and quiet and hiding and lying. In a sense of stress and fear. So I'm seeing this is definitely a contraction in my chest that I didn't have before. Fully allow this contraction and let it be here fully, so I'm aware of it. This contraction were to say something, what would it say? Yeah, it's crazy. It says hide, hide. Just turn off the video, hide. Seeing these words, this is actually a trauma command, hide. Watching this. So I really need to go soon. So actually it goes deeper than I thought. Maybe I'll do a part 2. But I just want to bring this as a split screen in Zoom. On the left side of my consciousness is the deficiency story that says that I can't be myself. It's not safe to be myself. So I see this, it's not safe to be myself, core old program from childhood. Also, I know there's ancestral elements to it because it was communism. It was not safe for my father and my grandpa to be themselves. They had to hide from authority. So I see this deficiency story. It's not safe to be myself. I have to hide. And on the right side of consciousness, the utility. And for me, it came in the family to avoid people being upset with me. Which is, it's a child here. It's like 6-year-old, 8-year-old. And I'm seeing them both. Letting them be here, not doing anything about them. Just thoughts, sensations, appearing in awareness. The thought dissipates. So here I need to stop for real, but there's a lot of juice here. I would go into bringing up this thing that I'm afraid of people being upset with me. I'll reverse this and say, I don't mind if people are upset with me. Even if people are upset with me, I'm safe. I will start more of this program. And there are many ways to go about it. I just wanted to share like a few minutes of this. And so I may do a part 2. So now actually I'm feeling calm and it's all good. This contraction needs more. It actually brought up some file. So I need to go. I can just take a moment to just be. And rest as that which is aware of sounds, of contractions. Can do this the unfindable inquiry from Scott, but it's a non-dual contemplation, like whatever is here, what am I dealing with here now? There's sensations in my chest, there's thoughts, feeling. Am I this sensation, these thoughts? Or am I that which is aware of them? Checking experientially. I'm obviously that which is aware, the awareness, which is noticing sensation, thoughts. Opening the attention from the energy and coming back to just being this presence. yeah, so I kind of I cut it short. It could go much more, but that's what I have for now. Hey, help you. Ciao, ciao. Be well.